this is the first time in a while I have been this fired up for this team.
Yeah, the buzz seems to be... And with All-Star Weekend just around the corner, we are joined on the line here by one Ray Ferraro. How are you, bud?
I'm good. Enjoying the time off.
Yes, from me, right?
Yes,
kind
that
of.
too.
Here we are, All-Star game coming up, and the Calder race is really kind of heating up, including one guy that a lot of people here locally have been enjoying watching so far.
Yeah, and I think they can...
All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Already a successful homestand. They'll try to finish with the exclamation mark tonight. The Wild have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Chicago's got the puck against the boards. And that's knocked away by Spurgeon. The Wild have it in their own zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Oh, wow. Scores! And a little home cooking pays off as they get on the board quickly here.
Gotta love the home cooking, James, as this team really fires up the crowd with that start and sending a clear message they want this game.
Chicago's on the board already, and I don't think everybody's even found their seats yet to this one.
Yeah, I just looked up from my notes here, James, and they'd scored. I mean, they just exploded out of the gate, and right off the hop, you can tell that they have their legs tonight. Let's see how much offense they can generate.
I love it. Great reach with the poke check. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. Fires it. Turns him away. Looks to make a play over to Foligno. Quick pass across to Zuccarello. And that's intercepted by Jones. The Blackhawks gain the zone. Breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate. AJ's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Oh, what a save by Fleury. Feeds it over. Save made by the goalie.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding, made a flurry of saves.
They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step, and when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you, and they get the equalizer for their efforts.
Taken by Brodin, and that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hall. Here's a chance! Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead!
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in.
Chicago's gone in front by a goal here in the first.
Well, I've really liked the way they've competed here, James. They get the go-ahead goal, but they got to find a way to continue to attack. You got to play with killer instinct, especially when there's so much time left.
And the puck's booted away. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Brodin stick handling in his own zone. Minnesota's got it along the wall. Centering pass, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Mrazek's been a reason why his team's in the win column. I mean, he's done everything he could between the pipes, as indicated by that save right there. Every time he's between the pipes, he gives his team an opportunity.
Tries to feed it over to Kurashev. And he takes the dish. Oh, he got rocked there.
He got crushed, James, but it looked like it was a clean hit, but sends his stick flying.
From the open ice, they gain the line. Here's a short pass to Kaprizov. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. From the right side and up, trying to get loose on the breakaway. Oh, and the defender had a different different idea there.
Well, he thought he had it, and then the defender comes out of nowhere. Why? Jumps to the puck, fights for position, and negates that opportunity.
No room for that one to get through. Takes the puck. Denies him with the save. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Denies him again. And now it's grabbed by Kaprizov. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. There's a hit on the play. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. He grabs the puck here at the point. Denies him!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
The Blackhawks have been the better team in this first period. More scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Boyd's won the faceoff and scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck grabbed by Korchinski. Grabbed along the boards by Bedard. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Takes that pass back at the point. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Here's a chance. Oh, solid save by Mrazek.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Shuts him down. Oh, and another stop.
Fleury's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Dumps the puck in. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Slides the puck over to Jones. Looks to pass it to Bedard. The Wild have the puck in their own end. Minnesota's looking to break out. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Made the save on the play. Dishes it off. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D boxing out?
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Eriksson X won the draw here in their own zone. Minnesota's got it across the line. Slides it across. Oh, great save there. And he's knocked off the puck there. And that's intercepted by Hull. And he sidesteps the check there. Here's a chance on the backhand. And a great save. Oh, they do it again. Relentless pressure. Denies him.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. Takes possession along the boards. Feeds it to Dumba. Looking. And the D comes up with it. Oh, what a stop there. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Puck picked up by Kaprizov. Quick feed to Rossi. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time.
Being a fan pays big dividends with Home Points, our exclusive fan loyalty program. Gamble are free today. Start early.
Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Looking for that go-ahead goal here as the play is underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Minnesota's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
Brodin's got the puck in his own zone. Now over to Kaprizov. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. The Blackhawks have it now. Quick pass to Bedard. And he passes it up ahead to Hall. Shot! And there's a glove save on the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Pass it up ahead. Minnesota's got a hold of it along the wall. Shakes off the coverage. Turns it away.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Minnesota's won the faceoff. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. It's a 2-on-1. Steps inside. Here's a shot. Oh, spectacular save to shut down the rush. Moves it to Rossi and tries to make a diagonal pass to Hartman. And that's off a stick. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Hartman swooping in on the attack. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Scrum along the boards. The Wild have gained possession. Gets the puck over to Hartman. Poked away at center by Korchinski. The Blackhawks have the puck now. Quick pass over to Bedard. Handles the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Quite the pep talk from the head coach to the young rookie here, Pounder.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's got to go something like this. You know, the pressure is on right now, and it's a tie game. You've outchanced your opponent. Don't get frustrated. Continue to move your legs, continue to move your feet, and just continue to press.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Minnesota's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Zuccarello's moving the puck through his own zone. And it's a quick pass to Eriksson Ek. And he slides it quickly to Brodin. Thunderous hit in the wall. Chicago's got the puck.
Well, he's really feeling a play from earlier on the shift, James, and now he's wincing on his way back to the bench. He's going to need some assistance here to get off the ice.
And he slides it quickly to Eriksson Ek. Good defensive stop with the poke check. The Blackhawks move it in. Fires it on net. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside. Brodin's left the bench and is heading down the tunnel and took quite a hit there, and there's head contact, and you know that's not good. They have to follow all protocols to make sure that he's okay.
You know, and the good thing is those protocols are in place now, Cheryl, compared to what we saw years back. Oh, wow, another big hit, and guess who's at it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
Passes it over. Mike scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Well, stick taps all around and even a smile from the coach as the rookie makes his way back to the bench.
Well, yeah, and this is positive reinforcement, and I love that he's getting this, James, because earlier they had a conversation about a specific instruction and expectations on that shift, and when you go out and you execute and then you come back to the bench and you're kind of looking at your coach and they give you that reinforcement, it's a great feeling.
The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Eriksson Ek's taking it from his own end.
AJ's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
And some textbook body contact there. And here we go. And both players go down to the ice.
Well, it's a bit of a wrestling match now, James, as they lose control of their balance and they just land. They're all tangled up. The Blackhawks have created a buzz in the building as everyone's standing on their feet, cheering their guy on in this fight.
Well, the youngster is getting some words here from his coach. What's the message being shared now here, Cheryl?
Well, control what you can control and to get out there and continue to do what you're doing because it's working. Yeah, the underlying metrics would definitely say after the game that they're creating a ton of chances. So don't get frustrated. Stay present. Stay in the moment.
Well, cooler heads finally prevailing here as both teams step inside the face-off circle. Chicago's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And he blocks a shot. Great defensive play. Here's a short pass to Zuccarello. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. And now he moves it quickly to Eriksson Ek. Denies him. He got all of it. Came up with the save on that play.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Moves it quickly over to Kaprizov. Stops him with a glove. Instead of the whistle, they'll play it. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Shot! Being stopped by the goaltender right in front.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty. Not the way to get back in a game.
Quick feed to Bedard. Hammers the shot. Oh, slick work with the glove by Fleury. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. The Blackhawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Boyd's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Up along the wing. Quick shot! And he catches that one with the glove. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Gains the zone from the right. And that's broken up. Puck scooped up by Bedard. The Wild have gained possession undermanned. Scooped up along the wall by Bedard. From the point, looks to make something happen. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Nosek's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Korashev's won the face-off. Puck sent over to Mikheyev. solid check to slow him down. Chance in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Great read with the stick.
Zuccarello's penalty is almost expired.
The Blackhawks come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, this power play unit will not be happy. Not only didn't they execute, but they had a difficult time making even crisp passes and attacking seams. They got to be better.
The Wild have gained possession off the wall. Now a quick pass to Boyd. Goes right to the crease. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Minnesota's got it behind the net. Slides it quickly to Foligno. Keeps possession on the play. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Quick pass to AJ.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for his third.
Big time stop there.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
And that banks off a stick. Moves the puck over to Foligno. Feeds it up ahead. Slides the puck over. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Minnesota's on the attack. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, look at this. Denied with the blocker.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Through center along the wing. Gets the puck in deep. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Picked up along the wall by Hall. Business is picking up now.
You could sense that this was going to happen, James. They dropped the gloves. Everyone on the benches, they're standing up, and they're going toe-to-toe here.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his dung. Well, he looks visibly shaken here after taking a couple of punches, James. That's a tough one, and it's the danger of fighting.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. Taken by Zamula. Feeds it over. And that goes wide.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little too cute. And that's a result right there, not hitting the net.
And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. And off the draw, they take the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Kaprizov. Still has possession. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Hall. Over the line they come. Moves it to AJ. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Taken along the wall by Eriksson Ek. Minnesota's in transition. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Slides it over with pace to Zuccarello. Broken up at center by Kurashev. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. No shortage of offense at both ends of the ice tonight. Here we go with period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, he's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a one-goal game here. 4-3 is where we sit. Minnesota's got the win off that draw. And it's a quick pass to Kaprizov. And he slides it quickly to Zuccarello. Turns the puck over. Great read defensively there. The Blackhawks played along the boards. The Wild have gained control of the puck along the wall. Can't maintain possession. Here's a short pass to Hall. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Bedard. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Picked up along the boards by Spurgeon. Sends it quickly to Hall. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Feed to the middle. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Eriksson X won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Zuccarello. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Quick feed to Bedard. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. And now it's over to Zuccarello. And that's poked away by Korchinski. Nice dish from the left wing. Sends it in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! Chicago's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the third period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Quick feed to Nosek. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Drives it to the crease. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
The Blackhawks have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. And they win that neutral zone draw. Handles the pass from the right wing. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Grabs it in his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Grabs the puck in the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Bedard's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Answered the call there. A chance from the slot. Big save by the goaltender once again. That's 3 in a row. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Here's a shot. Fleury's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
Bedard's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Fantastic save!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And the puck's kicked free. Minnesota's got it in their own zone. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game.
Chicago's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top.
The Blackhawks have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Battle along the wall. Snaps it onto the net. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
He scores! There's the hat trick and let it rain, Chapeaus!
Yeah, Rain Chapeaus is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
The Blackhawks continue to lead big here in this third period. Minnesota's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Takes the feed at center for the right wing. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
Well, quite the conversation here between the coach and the rookie. And Cheryl, what's the message?
Well, the message is we're protecting the lead, so we really don't need another one. But there's a fine line, James. I mean, you want to continue to play that got you the lead, but you got to make sure without the puck that you're defensively responsible, and you don't want to make any risky plays that are going to put you in a vulnerable spot.
And now it's grabbed by Vlasic. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Bedard. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Katie, here's a breakaway. Crowd on their feet. He stopped it. Oh, he stopped it.
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Moves the puck. Dished on over to Zuccarello. The Wild have possession along the boards. And that's a smart heads-up play by Korchinski.
The Blackhawks have picked off yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Takes it to the net. Oh, a clutch save. Receives the pass. Minnesota's got a hold of the puck. Dishes it off. Denied by the puck stopper. Bedard's hat trick, the big difference tonight. You know, if we can bring this back to the kid here for just a second, you know, we saw that moment during the broadcast where, you know, the coach was kind of on him and challenging him to just try to deliver. And I don't know if he ever really got a chance to